Growing up on the Rideau, a video about the canal was inevitable, but rather than talk about its history, let's talk about the unique engineering that goes into canals. This particular section of the Rideau Canal is located in Ottawa, at one end of the 200-kilometre-long route and immediately below Canada's Parliament Hill. In its time, the canal was an absolutely vital connection for trade, but now serves mainly pleasure craft. A set of 8 canal locks raise and lower boats an average of 24 metres by either filling the locks with water from the canal upstream or draining to the Ottawa River below. The system is operated by hand, as it has been for the last 200 years. Each lock is 50 metres long and 10 metres wide, with a pair of 8-ton wooden gates holding back the water at either end. And if you think these gates are something, wait till you hear about the lock walls. Each time these locks are cycled, roughly 1,500 tons of water rushes in or drains out. These 1,500 tons apply directly against the lock walls. When the lock is full, the weight of the water presses out against the walls. When the lock is empty, however, it's just the stone wall against the force of the soil. That kind of change in dynamic pressure can take its toll over time. We can illustrate that with a simple model of a retaining wall. Under normal loads, the wall does a good job of holding back the soil behind it, but repeated cycling of water pressure on the open side eventually causes the wall to crack and fail. To prevent this, canal walls were engineered to be much stronger than normal retaining walls, with the base of the lock wall almost 8 feet thick. The locks are also fully drained each winter to prevent ice damage, and the lock doors, walls, and the bottom are inspected for cracks, bulging, or other signs of movement. In the 200 years since the canal was built, our ability to design and construct these systems has improved, but designers still take extra care when dealing with dynamic loads, such as canals, dams, and bridges. And if our designs can inspire future engineers, that, like the canal at its time, is a connection worth making.